At this point, I am starting to think that Republican Representative Jim Jordan has some kind of kink or maybe even a fetish for being publicly humiliated. Now, to be fair to him, that's not all that uncommon to have a fetish for public humiliation. But the reason I say that he must have some kind of desire to continue to be publicly humiliated is because he did it to himself again this week by sending another threatening letter to New York Attorney General Letitia James, who he has no authority over whatsoever. But he demanded that she turn over all of the information she has about somebody that used to work in her office that no longer does. And if she doesn't respond with all that information by July 2nd, Jordan says he will, by God, issue a subpoena against you to turn it all over. Now, the prosecutor in question is a man by the name of Matthew Colangelo. Colangelo, many years ago, did in fact work for Letitia James's office. He left her office to go work at the Department of Justice. After spending a couple years at the Department of Justice, he then left there to go work for Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, where he took over as one of the lead prosecutors on the Donald Trump hush money trial. So that's why Jim Jordan wants all this information about Matthew Colangelo. But again, he has no right and he has no authority to ask for this information. We're talking about the Attorney General of the state of New York that is not under the jurisdiction of the House Judiciary Committee. And we're talking about the Manhattan District Attorney, who also is not under the authority of the House Judiciary Committee. You cannot subpoena them. Like, I don't know how many times this has to be told to Alvin Bragg, but you can't do that. You tried to do it with Judge Arthur Engeron, and you made an ass of yourself. You tried to do it with Fani Willis, and you made an ass of yourself. And now you're trying to say that, hey, this guy worked at the DOJ before he had worked for Letitia James. Now he works for Alvin Bragg. Clearly, Jordan says, Mr. Colangelo's recent employment history demonstrates his obsession with investigating a person rather than prosecuting a crime. What does that even mean? Like, because he worked for a guy that was prosecuting Donald Trump. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense, you idiot. Like, I am so fighting back all of the worst curse words I know right now, because that's what I want to say about Jim Jordan, because his incompetence and his stupidity is at this point actually causing me pain. Because he can't, like, he is the one abusing his power. He is the one using his office to fight these political, legal battles. The same thing he's accusing everyone else of doing. He's the only one that's actually doing it. And I feel like I'm driving myself crazy talking about it all the time when nobody seems to give a damn. Republicans in Congress are abusing their power to try to help Donald Trump, while at the same time accusing the Biden administration of actually doing that, even though they've been investigating it for a year and a half and have no evidence of it. This is maddening, absolutely maddening at this point. But if Jordan wants to subpoena James, go ahead and do it. It's not going to hold up in court. You're going to look like a total complete idiot, as per usual. And then you're probably just going to do it again, because God knows you'll do whatever it takes to try to make Donald Trump happy. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.